All right, looks like we have both Coach and Ms. Baker ready to go. Can both you guys hear me okay? Outstanding. Outstanding.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Well, let's begin our post-game press conference. We are joined now by Wright State head coach Katrina Merriweather and the pride of Pike High School here in Indianapolis in Angel Baker. Raiders have moved on to the championship game with a 73-62 victory over Cleveland State today. We'll start taking questions in a matter of moments, but Coach, let's just get an opening statement from you to get things underway.
I am very proud of this group. Like every team in the country, we have had obstacles, we have had adversity, and their ability to fight through those things, to show up, to play, to represent the name that is on their jersey, to play with pride, for it to be important to them, to represent this league. It means everything to me, and know how much it means to them. Obviously, we're very fortunate to have Andrew Baker, who is a tremendous player, one of the best guards in the country. And her supporting cast showed up today as well. Very proud of Shamari. But no name can go unmentioned with this group. Everyone takes their role seriously, showed up all in practice, and showed in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's start taking questions. Andre, you get to go first. Andre Johnson, you go right ahead. Your question for Coach or for Angel?
Sure. First of all, to Angel, you played so well in that game. How does it feel to have a trip to the championship?
Andre, anything else for us?
Yes, I also have for Coach, obviously Tyler Frierson was in foul trouble throughout the game. How big was it that Shamari Hale stepped up in the way she did?
It was huge. It was huge. I believe that's the most minutes that Shamari, who we affectionately call Tay, how many minutes that she's played all year. And even Tyler with her 10.5 minutes, got 10 points during that time. So she still showed up just enough for us. But Tay, she's strong, she's aggressive, she's tough. She has all the makings to be a tremendous post player. So I think it was really huge for her showing today.
Andre, thank you very much. We'll get to Tom's question. Tom, you go right ahead. Tom, you with us? Hello, Tom. Okay. Angel, I'll go ahead and jump in here, and we'll try Tom here coming up in a matter of moments. But obviously, to be able to play not far from where you grew up, to be able to play for an NCAA tournament berth in the city of Indianapolis, what does that mean to you?
But it means life in back home where I grew up at. Make my super proud.
Let me ask Coach Merriweather a question here. As I look at the box score, plus 18 on the glass today. Just what did that mean to today's outcome to have such an advantage when it comes to offensive and defensive rebounding?
Well, it's what we work on every day. It is our identity. And when we make shots, that makes the game a little easier, but we're going to defend and rebound. So we spend 80% of the time on practice. And unfortunately, that shows in our free throws sometimes. But we do absolutely spend a lot of time. This mentality, and it helps that we are tall and athletic and strong, but really it's just about them, this entire team buying in that's the way that we're going to play, and that is what us to win championships. And they figured it out.
Looks like Andre's got one more question. Andre, you go right ahead.
Sure. This one's for Coach and Angel. Coach first. Obviously, this was a back and forth game, a bunch of lead changes in this one. What does it show about this team that you guys were able to weather the storm, keep snatching that lead back, and ultimately win it?
Well, I think that it shows our toughness for sure. And here we do our best to prepare and practice. We try to create a lot of situations where They're competitive, where it gets heated, where they have to keep their composure. We just do our best to reenact games as much as possible. And I think that gives them a lot of reps in handling those type of things like runs. And we talk about them all the time. Every plan's a 40-minute plan. And you're not going to beat anybody in the first 2 minutes or even the last 2 minutes. You got to be bought in for 45 minutes. And I think that gives us an advantage because we concentrate on that a lot.
Let me try Tom one more time. Tom, if you're there, you go right ahead. Hello, Tom. We're going to mute Tom, unfortunately. All right, Coach, let's talk about, now you get to kind of, go to work on the next team and watch the next game. Just your thoughts about your two potential opponents in the championship game tomorrow.
And this league is so tough. I don't know if any people realize that we have seasoned veteran coaches, people who have won championships, people who have won a ton of games, and no matter who we play. Again, you've got Milwaukee, who has a lot of size, that knocked down some huge 3-pointers in their last game. They've got a bunch of seniors that are going to be ready to play IUPY. And they've got Macy, where you can't just concentrate on hers. You've got McLemore, you've got all these players that we have a lot of respect for. And I think that there's obviously some familiarity there, even though we have played IUPY this season. We have a few kids from Indianapolis. The majority of our staff is from Indiana. So we know them very well. And again, have a lot of respect for both programs, both coaches. And I know that we're going to have to, it's going to be a knockout, drag out, tomorrow, no matter who we play. Because we know we have some tough people on all 3 teams. So it should be some good basketball.
I'll ask Angel another question, and after that, I'll go ahead and again, if you have a question, make a note and chat, raise your hand, and I'll try to get to you. But Angel, given the sacrifices that you and your teammates had to have made just to play this year, what would reaching the NCAA tournament mean to you?
Reaching the tournament would mean, I was working for them, paid off. So we found them. I think that's how they go. That's the goal that we're working for. So take down the end.
Any other questions for Coach or for Ms. Baker? All right, with that, ladies, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the victory and best of luck in tomorrow's championship game.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned, everybody. We'll have Cleveland State coach and player coming up in a matter of moments. All right, let me double check. Chris, you got me okay? Okay. Mariah, you hear me all right? Yeah. Okay. All right, again, I'll ask for the attendees. If anyone has a question, please raise your hand and I will get to you. If not, then I will take care of answering questions. You can also ask a question via the chat function. Let me start with an opening statement. Chris, we'll start with you. Just kind of your thoughts as to how things played out this afternoon here at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum.
Played an incredible game. We had a great tradition. Came right in play. Really struggled to get into the flow offensive flow. And 2 really different styles. That felt like the other teams that played the closest to their style. We just weren't able to get them into the game we wanted to play. On the boards heavy. That's one thing they're going to do. We didn't get our transition game going because we couldn't rebound. Our time turning over was prevented our transition game going. So really 2 different styles. Their styles. That's fun. But I'm proud of our players. We for everybody. Everybody's life has changed last year. These kids, everybody's nobody knows how much these kids have gone through and sacrificed to play the game. There's been so many administrators and coaches who really make a lot of really tough decisions. Safe. Been an incredible job by to was asked it. Hard to get better. Just really trying to keep the process through the most difficult unconventional times of our lives. And we're proud of being
Mariah, I'll go ahead and start with you. Just your thoughts about the sacrifices that you and your teammates made just to get to this point of the season.
I think the sacrifice that our team has not had to make to this point are many people. I think, first of all, we wouldn't be able to do everything, every practice, otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here. I wouldn't be able to talk to you without the
Coach, back to you on this one. Obviously, you guys were here a year ago, and the world kind of stopped a couple of days after you made it, to Indianapolis. What was it like to be back here, knowing that a full year had passed since kind of the beginning of the pandemic, and you're able to get through and get to this point of a college basketball season?
answer your question though, this pandemic, including state women's basketball is here. That's what we look for. And circumstances of things that we couldn't control made it a lot more challenging for that to happen. But it made it a lot more challenging for everybody. I just, it's certainly not emotional days for me when I've gone through the last year. It's about the kids. And they did a great down the stretch. Many people will follow the year. Found a way to get it. And all credit to our kids for that. It's just life is about personal mentor, about the person. It's not what you accomplish with these people. It's about what you accomplish when there's another person who's actually growing back the face. And it's a kid who knows how to tell. Juries, but I'm telling you, it's all but we walk around it's just I go through so much. But it's time. Special.
Again, if you've got a question, folks, you can raise your hand or simply hit the chat button. I'll be happy to ask the question for you. Mariah, when you look back at today's game, where do you say, hey, this is where unfortunately it got away from us a little bit?
great and besides that,
Again, I'll kind of pause to see if there's any other questions that we'll get. Okay, for both the coach and student athlete, we'll let you go. Guys, thank you so much. Congratulations on making it to this point of the season, and best of luck going forward.
I would just like to close the statement.
Please.
Thank Cleveland State administration for all the tough, challenging decisions that they have to go through for themselves to play this league safely. Certainly the entire horizon. Summer and fall, what was it looking like, whether this was going to be happen. We were realistic things. And committed people, awesome people, went to work, special opportunity for these kids. Most challenging times. So appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Wonderful, guys. Thank you very much. That'll That'll close it out for this press conference. Obviously, we will do this again at the conclusion of our next women's semifinal. Thank you very much.